Hello everyone, my name is Amar Alder, and this presentation is my Week 6 Community Resource Analysis. Today I'll focus on my client Ladrace from Enrique's Journey, who is living in Clarkston, Georgia, and I'll connect her to the key NOS Code of Ethics values, explore ethical considerations, discuss cultural influences, and I'll explain an ethical decision-making model that would guide my work with her. So just a quick overview, Ladrace is a Honduran immigrant who migrated to the United States seeking economic opportunity, but in the process she was separated from her children for years. In Clarkston, she faces challenges like language barriers, economic instability, and limited access to culturally competent services. My goal here is to show how ethical principles guide both individual advocacy for Ladrace and broader macro level change that benefits immigrant communities like hers. So one of the most important values from the NOS Code of Ethics is dignity and worth of a person. This value reminds us that every client, regardless of their background, legal status, deserves to be treated with respect. For Ladrace, this means recognizing her resilience and strengths despite systemic barriers. Advocacy on her behalf ensures that her story and needs are considered in decisions around immigration policy and local resource allocation. So, another guiding value is social justice. Social workers are called to challenge social injustice and work towards equitable systems. Ladrace's struggles highlight the impact of discriminatory immigration laws and the lack of affordable housing and healthcare access for immigrants in Clarkston. Advocacy here could mean working to improve language accessibility in local services and pushing for fair housing that protect immigrant families. The third value is the importance of human relationships. Social change often happens through relationships between clients, communities, and advocates. Ladrace's separation from her children shows the deep emotional impact between broken family ties. And advocacy at the macro level might include supporting family reunification policies and partnering with immigrant serving agencies to build strong and supportive networks. So, when working with Ladrace, there are important ethical considerations. Like protecting confidentiality is critical, especially regarding her immigration status. In a small community, there are higher risk of dual relationships or boundary issues. And advocacy can also carry risk. Publicly speaking out may draw attention from immigration authorities. And then finally, I'd need to balance cultural respect with empowering Ladrace to make her own decisions. So, cultural strengths can support practice. In Clarkston, Honduran and Latino immigrant networks offer emotional support and share resources. Faith-based organizations provide safe spaces and advocacy platforms, and strong family values can also promote resilience, helping Ladrace feel connected and more supported as she navigates these challenges. But at the same time, cultural differences can create barriers. Language limitations may prevent Ladrace from fully accessing services. Stigma surrounding mental health could also discourage her from seeking counseling. And traditional gender role expectations might also influence her comfort in discussing certain personal or family matters. To navigate complex situations, I'd use the NOS ethical decision-making model. For example, if faced with conflict between protecting Ladrace's confidentiality and ensuring safety, I would first identify the ethical issue. Second, review relevant NOS values and principles. Third, consider applicable laws and cultural context. Fourth, consult with colleagues and cultural liaisons. Fifth, weigh potential benefits and harms. And finally, document the entire process for accountability. So, in conclusion, the NAS Code of Ethics provides a clear framework for both micro level work with LIDRIS and macro level advocacy for immigrant communities. Ethical decision making ensures services remain client centered and culturally responsive. LIDRIS' story reminds us that when we uphold our values, protect client dignity, and challenge unjust systems, we can help create actual meaningful change that supports not only one person but entire communities.